Hey everybody, welcome to the Wreath Workshop. I am Ashley Greenwood from Three Little Greenwoods Creations. Today, I'm going to share some amazing supplies with you from a great company that I love to buy from, and we're going to be updating a Christmas sign. So come on in, let me know where you're watching from. Chances are you are probably watching the replay over on or YouTube. So either way, come on in, say hi so I know that you were able to watch this video. So I love supporting our small family-run wreath supply companies. And one that I have just fallen in love with recently has been TCT Crafts from my friend Melissa. And she sent me a big old box of goodies. You can see I was already in this box. It got beat up, y'all. Listen, if you ever order something from an Etsy seller, please know that we do not ship our boxes looking like this. We ship our boxes nice and pretty, and they just arrive how they arrive. Hey guys, thanks so much for sharing this live with your friends. I really, really appreciate it. Like I said earlier, come on in and let me know where you're watching from. Hey, Kay from Graniteville. You're really, really close to me, my friend. All right, so let's go through the supplies that Melissa has sent to me from TCT Crafts. First off, we've got some big old pieces of greenery. Now, I want you to think, I am finished making for Christmas, almost. I'm almost finished making for Christmas. I am looking towards winter because people love to put things on their door at winter. We get kind of sad when we have to put up all of our Christmas decorations. So I'm thinking about winter designs. And this right here, let me straighten it back out, would make a really pretty base for a door swag. Hello, Margaret. So just check this out. This is a huge spray. But I want you to think about what it would look like layered up with another piece of greenery, another big spray. I love the pine cones. Those are really pretty. You could take this part up here, bend it into a shepherd's hook, and you would have a really pretty base to begin a winter door swag. So I'm going to keep that in mind. So I really love that. You could even put that up there. So that's a plan for that. She also sent me some more greeners. Now, these are kind of like my favorite stems that I get from Hobby Lobby, but they're better because they're bigger. Really, really pretty. Love these. Again, this is from Melissa from TCT Crafts. Let me tell you the item number while I'm on here. Good morning, Kathy. How are you doing, guys? The item number for this is XX9953. Really, really pretty. Just in case you wanted to just hop over to her website and grab some of these things, just to let you know. Okay, now, we have some really pretty berries that she sent to me. I love taking big sprays like this and dividing them up. It's got a little bit of snow on it, not a lot. Look at all of the different pieces you can get off of it. Everything's wired. That's what's awesome about ordering from these small family-run wreath companies. They have really good, really good products. So, got two of those in the kit that Melissa sent to me for me to play with. Hold on, guys. Okay. All right, next, some fancy sparkly laurel leaves. Okay, now listen. I want you to think beyond Christmas with these. These are wonderful to use for any holiday. Good morning, my friend Cindy. These are amazing to use for any holiday that has red. Valentine's Day. I think I might use these in my membership to make something fun for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, patriotic, so much fun to use these all the time. These would even might be pretty in the fall, in like a glamorous fall wreath. I know, Darlene, aren't they pretty? Good morning, CJ. Good morning, Tiffany. Welcome. So I've got 2 of these. I think I'm going to save these and use them as a Valentine's either wreath or arrangement. Probably a wreath. Probably a grapevine wreath, because that's my love, y'all. I love grapevine wreaths. I know a lot of us started out making wreaths using deco mesh. That's not my thing. It's not my thing. Hello, Lisa. I don't really like deco mesh that much. Let's just take a vote. Who loves deco mesh? Who loves grapevines? Let me know in the comment section. There's nothing wrong with deco mesh. I love the way that it looks. I just don't like working with it. Ooh, Tiffany said fall would be really pretty with those red leaves with some burgundy and gold. Oh, that's a great idea, my friend. Melissa also sent a couple of these, 3 of these. Super fancy poinsettias. These are not your regular poinsettias. Hello, Jean. Hello, Joanna. These are like fancy smancy. They have velvet leaves, sequins, and glitter. These would look so pretty on a Christmas tree. Oh my gosh. I'm going to gently pull these apart. Terry says grapevine, of course. Sammy says deco mesh here. I just started with grapevine, and that's just what I learned how to do first. But I'm trying to branch out to learn new things. But I gotta say, deco mesh kind of drives me crazy. Look at these beautiful poinsettias. That's gorgeous. She got me 3 of those. Love it. Maura says she likes grapevines more. Definitely would. Definitely. Kathy says, not a fan of deco mesh. It's hard to work with. I think it's just like when you get started. Like when you get started with, you know? It sticks on everything, Tanya. Totally. Okay, so we have 3 of these that Melissa sent. Okay. So this would be really pretty. Let me move these out of the way. I'm going to go back to the first huge spray that I got in my box. Because how pretty would that be? You do not have to start a door swag with a door swag base. Okay? You can use something like this. See how large this is? This is just a really big spray. We'll layer these things up. And make a really pretty door swag for winter. If you are in my membership, you might be seeing this again next week. Because that's really pretty. I really like that. So I'm going to definitely think about that. Okay, there's a few more things in here, and then we're going to get started with our little DIY fun that I've got planned. TCT Crafts also sells these really pretty dough bowls, and I like this size because I can make a really nice arrangement in this size, and it's not so super big. I've seen a couple of dough bowls recently, like at Hobby Lobby. It's huge. It's really huge. But something like this, that is perfect. I really like this a lot. I really like this a lot. Good morning, my friend Tammy. Welcome. Tammy says she's opening boxes too. What kind of boxes, my friend? Could they be the wreath kit that I just mailed to you? Maybe, maybe. Yeah, this is really nice. Tiffany says, layer those red pine sprays. Layer the pine sprays with the red glitter leaves. That would be really pretty. Like for real. Okay. She thinks of everything. Oh my gosh, Melissa. She sent these as well. Love, love, love. Okay, one more thing. Y'all know how I love ribbon. So here's some ribbon that Melissa sent. Again, I want you to think outside the box with your ribbons. Because, yeah, that's looking pretty Christmassy because that is the season that we are in. But this is going to make a beautiful Valentine bow. Really, really. Here's the item number on this that you can get from TCT Crafts. You put it really close so you guys can see it. It's my friend Melissa. The item number on this is RGA 842727. Oh, this is good ribbon. Love it. It is so pretty. Okay, I just had to show y'all that. Melissa sent me this big box of goodies a couple of weeks ago when I was in the middle of the Christmas rush of like getting orders out as quickly as I could. And I opened it up and I went, and then I set it aside. So I wanted to share that with you guys today. All of these goodies came from TCT Crafts. You can go and visit her website. She's also on Facebook and YouTube. She has a fantastic YouTube channel. Listen, I love watching other makers. Melissa is one of those people that I love to watch. So I'll come back in and leave a link to her YouTube and to her Facebook so you guys can check her out. I love watching her design. Really, really pretty. Okay, let's move these out of the way. I'm going to drop them over here with all my other stuff. And now let's talk about today's project. So thanks for hanging out with me while I shared those amazing supplies with you. I've been cleaning, and when I clean, I find things that I want to use to make with you guys. So here's what we're going to be working on today. Sorry, friends. There you go. This is just a sign that I got from the Hobby Lobby last year. Maybe... No, it was last year. Last year, they probably have the same thing. And I want to jazz this up just a little bit. I want to add a bow, of course, and a little bit of greenery and florals. So come join me. Let's make this together. If you have a friend that you think would love to learn how to jazz up a fun little sign like this, please share this video with them. It helps me to grow, excuse me, it helps me to grow my page and connect with other people. So we've got our sign. Let's measure it so you can get an idea about how large it is. It's 16 inches in length and 11 inches in depth. Let me put this where I know where to find it. Right there. I love that it's got a little sign, a little hanger right here. Perfect. Here's the plan. We're going to add some foam right there. And then we're going to add some greenery. I've got my favorite Hobby Lobby greenery that I bought more of. More of my favorite Hobby Lobby greenery. I have 2 sprays that I found in my stash. These are not very pretty to me, but I think if we take them apart, they're going to work just fine. And then I got this big, huge berry bush, also from Hobby Lobby. It's really pretty. I like these. Now, these, I believe, came from one of the small family-owned companies, but I can't remember which one. But let's get started, okay, friends? Who has finished with their Christmas shopping? Let me know in the comment section. I would love to know. I think I'm almost finished, but I know that's not true. It can't possibly be true. Let's cut this piece. This is just a random leftover piece. Sorry. That I'm going to use. I want to put it right there. Now the plan is to add greenery and other fun things without covering up the Merry Christmas. I'm going to cut a notch out of it. So that it can kind of nestle into my sign a little bit. Right there. Perfect. I've got my hot glue skillet ready to go. In fact, I need to add some more glue sticks. So I do not use a glue gun. When you have a glue gun, you have to use both of your hands. You're constantly running out of these. So a long time ago, a very smart wreath maker shared with me that they just have a small electric skillet that you just put glue sticks in and it just melts. You never clean it out. You don't worry about that. You just keep on adding to it. So I'm going to throw some of those in there. You can find the glue skillet that I love the most. It's in my storefront. It is linked in the bio section on TikTok, and it is in the comments of this video for my friends that are watching right there. Okay, so let's get this ready to glue on. I want to put it right there. I think that's going to work. Listen, wreath making does not have to be complicated. I tell you guys that all the time. It doesn't have to be complicated. We can make it easy and fun. It's kind of like an experiment where we try new things and we see if it's going to work or not. Hold on, Barbara. I see you sent me a... Barbara just said something. Hold on. Barbara said she just bought a round sign yesterday and she thought about adding foam to the top and the bottom. Yeah, girl. Totally. Okay, let's let that sit up for just a second. Now, that is not a lot of real estate. There's not a lot of places to put stuff on there. So we're going to have to be really smart and thoughtful about how we are going to add and what we are going to add to it, okay? Got to be smart and thoughtful. I think I'm going to put it over here and then put a little bit of greenery sticking out. And that's my plan. Just like that. Okay. I'm determined I'm going to use these. These are not my favorite. I don't really like these, but they are in my stash. And I want you to realize that all of the things that we have sitting around, it's money on the shelf. And just because it may not be your super favorite, doesn't mean that you should not use it in your designs. I'm going to pull this apart. Let's cut this part off. I do like this piece a lot. Hey guys, thanks so much for sharing this. I appreciate those of you that have shared this with others that you might know that might like to learn more about playing with ribbons and florals and just making pretty things. And if you're following me for the very first time, if you're watching me for the very first time, welcome. I'm Ashley from Three Little Greenwoods. I am a former kindergarten teacher, turned wreath maker, turned successful Etsy shop owner, and now I'm sharing my love of all things ribbon and florals with you guys. So come on in, everyone. Okay, so let's use these. That's really big. That looks better. The one on the top looks really big. I'm just going to start adding this. pulling that down on the edge just a little bit, and let's play with this one. Hey, my friend Lisa, good morning. Lisa, we're just playing. I just showed a whole bunch of new supplies that I got from my friend Melissa at TCT Crafts, and now we're just playing. Making something pretty. I think this would look really pretty on my front porch. I've got kind of a bare spot beside our front door. Hello, Cindy from Canada. Welcome. Hey, Lisa. All right, let's get this one right there. Oh, I like it. I need one more. But I'm going to use what I got. We're using what we have, friends. Let's take this piece. This is one of my favorite little mini picks from the Hobby Lobby. My store had a ton of these left, but they're going to be gone really soon. Hey, Mitzi, welcome. What you doing today, my friend? Yeah, these are going to be gone soon, so if you love them like I do, I always think that I'm going to wait and get things when they're on clearance. And sometimes that works out for me, but lately it doesn't. It does not work out. So if there's something that I really want, I'm going to get it now. And hope that maybe it will still be there when I go back after Christmas, but I'm not counting on it. Hey, Ellen. Happy Friday, my friend. What's everybody doing today? I went to go visit my parents this morning, just really quickly. See what they were doing. I was supposed to help my mother finish decorating her Christmas tree, and she got tired of waiting on me. And she just did it. Hey, Christine. Where did I get my greenery? This is from Hobby Lobby. This little piece of randomness, it came from one of our small wreath suppliers, but I don't know which one. It is a really cute little sign. Now, these things are great to get on clearance. They are great to get on clearance. Oh, Barbara. I'm glad you know where to find me, friend. Okay, I gotta be careful. I'm kind of hanging down a little bit. Yeah, so these things right here are some of the things that I look for during those after Christmas sales. I do. Y'all, can you hear the clock ticking? I have an old school clock that one of the ladies that I used to teach kindergarten with gave me. It's over there on the wall. It says, "Time goes fast in Mrs. Greenwood's class." I used to teach kindergarten with her. And I keep it up in my room, in my workshop, because it makes me happy. I think of Kathy all the time. She just had a birthday. But I often worry about, like, y'all listening to it. Sammy says she loves it. Her mother has a clock that makes it sound like that. It is an old school clock. She and I taught kindergarten together. It was before my oldest was born. So 21 years ago. 21 years ago. Holy cow. She's so funny, y'all. You know, there's some people in your life that you love and remember, and you will never forget them. I will never forget her. Here is a story. Hey, Danae, here's a story about Kathy. She and I were teaching together. And about this time of the year, our little kindergartners began to bring in bags of Christmas candy. bags of Christmas candy, right? And Kathy was like, oh my gosh, Ashley, look. Look at all the stuff, look at all the fun things the children are bringing in for us. And I was like, oh, that is so nice. And we began to eat the Christmas candy that the children had brought in. You know, it was good stuff. It was really good stuff. And then a week later, we realized that the children were bringing in Christmas candy for a Christmas charity event that our school was gathering candy for. And she and I had eaten bags of this Christmas candy. Oh my gosh. And we laughed and we laughed and we laughed, and we still laugh about it, about how we ate the little poor children's Christmas candy because we thought it was for us. Hey, my friend Debbie Davis. All right, let's make a bow. Yeah, y'all. Teaching was so much fun, especially when I had wonderful people to work with. And I miss her so much. There's lots of people that I miss. I'm just going to make a really quick and easy bow in my bow maker. Someone asked me the other day, could I not make bows by hand? And I said, no, I cannot make bows by hand. I like using an easy bow maker. I have carpal tunnel from all the children that I have had, because with each one, especially the first one, I got very swollen, and it just messed me up. Good morning, Rose. So yeah, no, why would I struggle to make bows by hand with my hand cramping when I could just use an easy bow maker? I love this ribbon. Guys, look at this ribbon. Isn't that pretty? It's a diagonal plaid. I love the colors in it. It's super pretty. It's wired, y'all. All the ribbon that I use is wired. Even this itty bitty ribbon. Good morning, everybody. I love everyone that's joining and sharing the live. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. So there's two sides. I'm going to use the polka dot. Now I'm going fast, and I know you probably can't see how I'm making this bow, but I have free bow tutorials. All right, friends, if you're watching on the TikTok, it is in my link in bio. You know where that is. And if you are on this screen, it is linked in the description of this video, along with lots of other things. So go check that out. This is how I keep my ribbons from being all squirrely all over the place. I pin them with straight pins. And my grandmother's, my Mima, her little tomato, I just had to order some more. I pulled this over to use, but I decided against it. I didn't really want that one. All right, let's finish it off with a zip tie. Pop that out. It's just a really simple little bow. Ellen says she has her grandmother's cuckoo clock, and she thinks her grandbabies would love to get it. Yes, it will remind them of their grandmother. Isn't the holidays honestly is when I think of my grandparents the most. I am sure I am not the only one. My grandmother, I have a city grandmother and a country grandmother, right? The city grandmother painted, crocheted, gave me my easy bow maker. My country grandmother had 9 children. 9 children. And each one of her children had at least 2. The majority of them had more than 2 children. Needless to say, she had a lot of people at Christmas at her house. She would always make sure each of us had a gift. Each one that she would pick out purposefully. And I think that she did a lot of thrift store shopping and garage sale shopping to purchase things for us, which I still have and treasure. So yeah. She also, my country grandmother also made us the I hope I'm saying this right, the Busilla knit Christmas stockings. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? It's like felt, not knit, felt. She made one for all 3 of my children and all of my cousins, children, and everyone. So I am being very optimistic that one day, many years from now, I'm going to have a lot of grandchildren. And I have started working on a cross stitch. Oh, drat. I've started working on a cross stitch Christmas stocking. I need to replace the steel picks in this, so you guys get to watch me do that. Let me grab them off the shelf. So if you don't know, this is a steel picks machine. It is very pricey. I had to save my money for quite a while to get one of these. When I bought it, it was almost $200. I got it from Hobby Lobby. You know it's gone up, but I love it. Okay, so here's what you do. This is the weight. Now, if you really want one of these, you should be stocking Facebook Marketplace or eBay, but you have to make sure it comes with a weight. That's the trick. You take your little picks, you slide them down in there, and then you have to get the plastic off of them. Hold on. There we go, got it. And then you just pull this part off, if you can get a hold of it. Got it. Perfect. It takes a little practice to get it right, but you can do it. And if you don't have a steel pick machine, that is okay. You can use wooden floral picks. You don't have to have this pricey thing. I did not have it for a very long time. All right, here we go. I want to take that little zip tie nub and put a steel pick on it so I can attach it to my sign. This is going to come out of the back of that piece of foam that I am using to build on. I am simply going to cut it short with my wire cutters, and at the end of this, I will put a large leaf on the back of it to cover it up. All right. Be careful with these. They're super sharp. Teeny bit of glue. I'm gonna put it right there. Oh yeah, that's super cute. I'm going to let that set up for a minute and then snip that off in the back, okay? Next, let's add some more fillers. Now, I found these two little random pieces on my table, and I'm going to use them. I'm just going to grab a nub that I have left over and make a little stem for each one. And just like that. Let's let that dry. I have this random lamb's ear leaf that I'm going to use. I think I'll put that right there. Turn it sideways. Yeah, I'm just going to glue that on. Right there. Okay, these are set up. Now, I don't need very much stems. I'm just cut these really short. Ellen says she doesn't have one, but she learned from me to save the stems of the flowers. Heck yeah, girl. Save the nubs from your floral bushes and big leaves. Save those two. I'm going to use these pieces to fill in. That behind there. There we go. We're just filling in. Hello, Janet. Christine says I make it look so easy. It's just about experimenting and playing around. Honest to goodness. And the things that I used to make when I started in 2019 did not look like this. Listen, we all start somewhere. Let's add these berries. Going to cut this short. I do not need such a long stem. Remember, there's not a lot of real estate back there. But yeah, these are the things that I'm going to be looking for on clearance. Because you can jazz these things up. These are great shop fillers for your Etsy shop. They're also really good craft show fillers. I mean, I'm just using pieces and parts, a couple of sprays. To add to it. Nothing too fancy, not a lot of anything. There we go. Okay, I'm looking for my holes. Here's a trick that I think I learned from, who is the polka dot wreath lady? What is her name? Friends, tell me. I can't think of her name. I see her face. Anyway, she taught me the trick of using a stick pin to pin my ribbon and bows where I want them to be. What is her name, friends? Tammy. Thank you, Tracy. Gosh. Thank you, Lynn. I could not think of her name. Wonderful designer. Precious, precious lady. I learned that from her. I'm trying not to cover up my Mary. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Juanita. Juanita says she loves it. I know, it's so easy. So fun. So easy. Okay, guys. I got these pieces left over. Hey, Kathleen. And I just want to fill in. That's all I want to do. I like these, but I don't like the way. There we go. Let's trim that off. I'm looking on the back to see where I can put it. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, this little piece, I want to go right up under the bow. Hey, Janice. Good morning. Where is everybody watching from today? I know we've got a friend watching from Canada. I'm in South Carolina. I bet we got some South Carolina ladies watching, because I always do. Especially my friend that commented that she was in Graniteville, which is super close to where I am right now. Kathleen says she missed the beginning. How am I getting the flowers to stay up there? I glued a piece of foam. You can always go back and watch this replay. This replay is going to be available on the Book of Faces and YouTube, okay? Either one of those. Teresa's from California. Carla is from Kentucky. Janet is from Pennsylvania. I've got another friend. Cece is from California. Hey, Lainey Lou from West Virginia. Or Wyoming, sorry. Jody says she is in cold Ohio. It is so cold here, and I love it, because typically in the South, Christmas isn't cold. And you know what? In 2 weeks, it's probably not going to be cold. It's probably going to be like 78 degrees. That's what usually happens with us, guys. We don't have white Christmases, and they're typically not even cold. Just going to glue that into place. I think I'm almost finished. I think I am finished. That is super cute. Cold Michigan says, Connie. Hey, Brenda from Tennessee. Ellen's from Indiana. Love it. Okay, guys, I think I'm done. I think I am done. Let's talk about how we're going to finish it off, okay? Hey, Janet from Oklahoma City. Christine from Kansas. I love it. Faith, thank you so much. Check it out. Easy and quick. I mean, shop filler, craft show item, adorable. Let's talk about the back, all right? Hey, Christine from Kansas. So here's what the back looks like. Can you see the steel pick coming out of the back? Yeah, that's dangerous. Guys, this was $15 at Hobby Lobby. You know I did not pay $15 for this. I'm going to use my big guns. These are my most favorite. You can find them in my storefront. Hold on. I need to cut the steel pick off as close as I can. Janet says it's in the 20s there. Holy moly. Okay, there's the little stick pin I use. Let me cut that short. Gotta make sure these pieces get in my trash can so I don't step on them. Okay. Here's what the back looks like. We need to cover that up because we are professionals. I'm just going to use this big magnolia leaf. Hold on, guys. I got to throw this away. I do not want that stick pin in my foot. I tell my children, do not walk into the wreath workshop without shoes on. Do they listen? No, but I at least try. See, right there. We're just going to cover that whole thing up. Gonna get me some glue, stir my glue pot a little bit. If you are not using a hot glue skillet for wreath making, ask for this for Christmas. The one I recommend is in my storefront. Make sure to get that one, because one time I was trying to be a cheapie and I bought one that did not work good at all. So learn from my mistakes. Get the one that I recommend. Let's cover that up. Hey Barbara, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Barbara's asking, will I cover the foam in the back? I just missed your message. I'm sorry, Barbara. There's a big delay. I'm going to glue just a smidgy. Right there too. Ta-da! Now here is how, hey Debbie, hey Deborah, here's how you get rid of this on the back, okay? Because this is not attractive. We want to be professionals. You're going to take a warm hair dryer. The warm hair dryer will loosen up the adhesive on these stickers, and then you can just pop them right off. That is adorable. Let me hang it back up real fast. I'm going to put that by my front door. Yes, I am. Let's play with our ribbons just a little bit. That's cute. Cut that a little short. I have new scissors on the way. I cannot wait. My scissors are a little bit dull. All right, guys, that's it. So today's tutorial was all about how we can take one of these signs that you can get, Walmart, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Tractor Supply, any of the places, update them just a little bit by adding a pretty bow, not too big, some greenery and florals around it, and you've got something, you took something that was pretty cute to begin with, and now it's super fancy, and I love it. Listen, these are the things that I love to teach you in depth in Ashley's Wreath Class membership. So if you like the way that I teach, I would love for you to join us. You can find out more about my membership. It's in the link in the profile on Facebook. And if you're on TikTok or YouTube, it is in the link in my description. It is in the link in my profile and in the description of the video. Gosh, that's quite a mouthful. All right, guys, I am signing off. I got things to do. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Make sure you follow along so that you see our next video tutorial. Bye, everyone.